Look at him. Look at this. You see, that's like a hotspot for motorbikers here. Yo fam, what's up? We are on the way to a pretty spot here in Cavite in the mountains. So today it's way earlier than the last video, so yeah, let's go. I hope everybody of you is okay. Like I promised in the last video already, because I didn't have that much time, now I got a little bit more time. We are on the way to a pretty famous area today. You will probably read it already in the video title. So let's see what we can explore there today. And like I said in the last video, I will try to get a better mix of night rides, daytime, and also nature driving. And we are already in the mountain. What's going on here? Look at this. Filipino smoking party. People who know this area here already, they know where I go. It's called Kaybiang Tunnel. I have no idea why it's so famous here in the Philippines. If I'm informed right, it was a long time the longest tunnel in the Philippines. For me as a European, it's just a small tunnel. The scenic route that we have here while driving is absolutely beautiful. I was here already once or twice. I even recorded a video here already, but the last time when I recorded the video, my microphone was not working, so the entire footage was like, it's so beautiful to drive here. Here on the right side is a resort, Puerto Azul. I was there once at night because I was searching a fishing spot for the nighttime, but they just allow you to fish there on the beach once you book like a place to sleep, and that was like, nah. If we are a little bit lucky, we also can see monkeys on this route, because I know there's monkeys in the mountains in front of me somewhere. Sometimes they are at the street. Look at this beautiful nature here. This spot here is just like an hour away from Manila, so it's not that far. If you're in Manila, visit this area here. Not only like the street and the route that I take now, but there's some nice coves coming and basically some beaches. The good thing at this time, the street is almost empty. There's not too much people here. And also we have like 8 in the morning within the week. There we go. Here we got monkeys. Look at them. Look how he looks. He's a little bit shy. He's hiding. I stalled the bike. It's crazy. Now I'm one of them. Look how many here are. They look pretty young. There's even some in the trees behind me, sitting on top there. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the ground is 9. Oh, crazy. But he's young. Look at him. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's even more. There you see already the first 10 monkeys. And the big one on the motorbike who stalled. It is so beautiful here. I'm not gonna lie to you, I mean, I'm fat. I would never drive up here with the bicycle. I would just give up halfway and calling a taxi. Lobster for sale. This is crazy because this is like a pretty remote area here. You have a fishing village coming in front of us, like after the tunnel, where I personally sometimes go fish as well. Like, I just rent a boat there and then go out with the fishermen. And the people from this village actually sitting here on the street and selling like fresh lobster every morning, every day. They are catch down there, because down there is already the ocean somewhere. It's not that far from here. It's maybe a kilometer or something. You can't see it obviously because of the trees, but the ocean is not that far. So the people catching the lobster down there just coming up to the street here, because this street is pretty touristic. Like I said, now it's 8 a.m. in the morning, so there's not that much people, but especially during weekends, the street is hella full of people. And yeah, you can just buy a lobster for what, like 600 pesos or $10 or something in the direction. And they are not crazy small. They are okay. They are not ultra huge, but not that extremely small. Look at this. We are in Jurassic World right now. This is so crazy here. You see, that's like a hotspot for motorbikers here. They just pose in front of the tunnel, making pictures of it. Let me park my bike here. So, I'm back on the bike. I just had to ask someone quick for a small picture for my thumbnail. A small sound test, huh? People were smiling. Beautiful area and nice people, always. Now we're heading over to the viewing deck, which is in front of us, to show you the bay. I don't know if you can see it on the camera already, but there's already the ocean directly in front of us. Look at this beautiful bay here. But that's not the viewing deck where I want to stay. There's another one coming. Oh shit, what happens here? Let me walk over. There is a fence, and on this side was no fence, blocking the view. There you see what I mean. Isn't that beautiful? Here on the left side you got the Patungan Cove, or Patungan Cove. And a little bit on the left, you can't see it now because of the trees, but there's like the village directly. And if you get like fishermen over there, they just go out with you, they go around on this small island or behind the second island. You can fish around this areas there. It's beautiful as hell here. Like there's maybe, I don't know how deep is it, 10 meters, 15 meters, and you still can see the ground because the water here already is so clean. And you're actually not far from Manila away. Like Manila Bay starts here on the right side directly behind these trees, and then the water get like pretty dirty, but if you're here outside a little bit already, it is beautiful. All right, I just took another shot here and talked a little bit to the people. I know there's a curve called Devil's Turn. I don't know which one that is, but it's kind of scary to go through because sometimes, especially motorbikes, same like me, they don't hold their line, and if you go like into this curve, there's always a chance that they shoot over and going into your line. That's the reason why I also drive pretty slow here. I just don't want to kill myself. Oh, there you see what I'm talking about. Just talked about it, and there you have a crashed car, front damage probably, I guess, went into the opposite lane and just hit something. I mean, how else can you have an accident here? As a motorbike driver, you have to take care. Sometimes there's like, I don't know what it's called in English, but your branches hanging down from the trees. Even they just hang in the middle of the street. If you're too fast, it's like a whip hit straight on your helmet or on your shoulder or wherever it hits you. So let me know in the comments what you think about this route, about the street. It's crazy fun to drive here. It might be this curve here that's called Devil's Turn. Oh yeah, it is. There you see what I mean. It's just like a hair needle. And we are out of this mountain. If you're driving around in the Philippines in areas like this, you always have to take care. You don't need to be scared about human jumping on the street, but it's mostly like chickens, dogs, goats, sometimes cows, whatever is living in this area. Question to you guys: would you prefer to live in a city or would you prefer to live in a remote area like this? If you get like a bigger land or lot here, would you stay here or would you prefer to live more in the city? Because for myself, I love areas like this, but I personally can't live in an area like this. It is like too remote. I would feel like I'm living on the moon. He's a cool guy. I meet him before at the Kaybiang Tunnel. There you see the cows I was talking about, or buffaloes or whatever that is. Sometimes they are just randomly standing on the street. It goes up in the mountain again. Nice. It's so funny, they have better streets here than we have in our area. If you are a motorbiker and you love the nature, you love the freedom and you love to ride, give the video right now a like. Look at this beautiful, beautiful view. This is crazy. That here is not that beautiful anymore, not gonna lie. I mean, not the town, I talk about the street. Ah, there's the perfect finish for my video. Ooh, Jollibee or McDonald's? Comment down below. What do you prefer, Jollibee or McDonald's? I say chicken-wise, Jollibee. Burger-wise, McDonald's. Okay, we are at the end of the video. I personally decide to stop at McDonald's. I have no idea where I am. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more in the future, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below and like this video. So I wish everybody a wonderful week and we see us in the next one. So far, bye bye.
Late night riding, I'm in my zone. Street lights talk when I'm riding alone. No destination, just follow the view. Real roads, real nights, lunatic TQ. Late night riding, I'm in my zone. Engine on, talking deeper than